Hello everybody and welcome back to Divinity Dragon Commander. We are drawing to a close here, there's not a whole lot left to do. So let's get on it, shall we? Now he's building up. Wait a minute. 50 plus 61 does not equal 100. Boy, those gun fighters make all the difference to there. Pretty sure I don't have a twin either. I think I would.
Dear, oh dear. It seems my esteemed colleagues made a mess of things. But why blame them, really? Takes those blockheads of councillors, of course, not to know any confrontation with hardened assassins is bound to leave a trail of... oh, a variety of things. Blood, ash, and general destruction come to mind. Perhaps I should have gone with them after all. Sounds like they had a jolly old time.
That sounds like a bit of fun, doesn't it?
Your generals are out of control, Commander. Now, I appreciate they stood together to rescue Henry's daughter, but when the end result has a tally of 2 incinerated buildings, a ruined hall of industry, and a few dozen dead or wounded, it seems to me they were a tad too enthusiastic.
Yeah, that sounds like Henry.
They may be used to battlefields alone these days, but we do not tolerate such mayhem in our cities. Someone needs to pay.
Alright guys, what happened? Guard.
Seven be merciful when your generals descend unto our cities, Commander. When they paint the town red, they transcend the mere figure of speech. We undead have children to mourn because of their escapades, and we demand hefty reimbursement.
We accomplished our mission, Commander, but I shudder to think at what cost. No wonder the councillors are in an uproar.
We did it, Commander. Anne has been rescued. Hardest fight I ever fought, but it was worth it. I'm sorry to say, though, those damned assassins spared not the citizens that stood in their way. Many died, but not by our blades.
Okay, that makes me feel better.
Good to see you, Commander. I've been meaning to thank you for the role you've played in the rescue of my dear Anne. 'Twould have been another story entirely had Catherine and Scarlet not come to my aid. Wonders of women. You should have seen us. And we reached before those bloody assassins did. But they beset us in far greater numbers than we could have foreseen. They used imp-throwing bombs, lizard arrows tipped with poison, dwarf axes that could cut through steel, but we held them off time and again. We 3 duelists, shoulder to shoulder.
Oh, that would have been fun to watch.
Of course, there was a touch of collateral damage, I suppose. One of those imp devices rolled right into an undead kindergarten. But really, those skeletal scamps are already dead to begin with, right? I thought it was rather funny. A shower of bones it was. Came clattering down like dry hail.
Ooh.
Is that a reason to be a killjoy and scream bloody murder? 'Cause that's what those gods-be-damned counselors of yours are doing. They demand restitution and the likes. I've half a mind to demonstrate what functionalities come with this arm of mine, and where they can put them.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. I'm not entirely certain what the difference is gonna be. This is one I really don't know.
I suppose not. So what happens next? I have to pay a fine or something? Do community service for the undead? Air out some crypts and polish their coffins? Bah! By every demon ass in hell, the things we do for our children, Commander.
Commander, thanks to your generous approval, the unions we elves sought to found have indeed been created. As true spokesmen for their fellows, union men have been quite vocal in their struggle to increase working conditions and the general standards of life. Their greatest complaint is that very many laborers receive only the most minimal of wages, and I think it is only fair to copiously increase them. For remember, Commander, defend the populace's prosperity and happiness, and they in turn will defend your empire valiantly in its hour of need.
How much are we talking for?
And I warn you, Commander. I told you that Union filth would make all sorts of silly demands. Wealth leads to indulgence, a wicked vice indeed.
Yeah.
There we go.
No, you're
there
bad.
we have it. The rat's out of the cage, and it's biting at every ankle it can find. Who do these workmen think they are? Princes of the realm? We pay them more than they're worth already.
I'll restate my previous opposition to Oberon's line of proposals, Commander. In times of peace, they would perhaps be quite proper. But during these times of war, they are no more than frivolous.
That's not good.
Cannon-shaped custard, Commander. This is a bit rich, isn't it? There's millions of laborers in the land. Give them more than their daily copper, and they'll drain the cabinet's coffers in no time.
This is gonna bite me in the butt.
Bravo, Commander! And believe me, the extra cost your kingdom will incur shall pale in comparison with the boost to morale extra wages will give the people.
Once again, the elves impose their vices on society, and once again, you follow suit. Does it not irk you, Commander, to disappoint time after time?
Not really. At least not for you.
Enact this outrage, Commander, and you'll turn every laborer into a lord of the manor. And if there's something lords of the manor detest, it's bloody labor.
That's valid.
Commander, you know me to be a wise woman, and it is therefore highly insulting that you would turn down my advice iterated twice in a row. My concern is the good of the Empire, which should be yours as well.
Oh, what happened there? Okay, did I just... I saw that, right? Her jaw went wacky. I'm gonna pretend that didn't happen.
Dear me. I do hope you know what you're doing, Commander. Shower the plebs with prosperity, and their masters will become paupers. You're turning the tables just like that. But I liked my seating arrangements as it was, thank you very much.
Of course you guys would get it. You're all diplomats and rich folks. You've never been up there. You don't know what it's like. saying?
Your generals are out of control, Commander.
Okay.
They're...
Also, as fun as the combat is and everything, I keep playing for those interactions. Shoot, I didn't think they would all fit. That's right. Alright then. There we go. Alright, I think we'll call that good. Save quick in case of disaster. Off we go. That might be pretty off. Yeah, that's gonna be a nasty one. That will not. I don't think I need to be in on that. Smash. Getting close. There we go. This is where it's gonna get bad. Some reinforcements in here. I think that will be sufficient. Let's give it a shot.
Standing by, impatiently.
Mob.
Our glory foretold.
Toast.
Certain armor's gonna even get in there, really.
Of course, my lord. We fight for freedom.
Construction in progress. We need more recruits, Commander. I'll leave a trail of smoke and flame.
Always ours for the taking.
It'll be built in a jiffy.
Some juggernauts going in there, I can really mess them up.
Mortar turret completed.
You can get over there and kill them. That's
Get ready to be impressed, my lord. Every move is a step closer to victory, my lord.
back up, Jack.
Take their land, take their fortune. I'll leave a trail of smoke and flame. Point me at something that can go boom.
This guy keep the transport from landing with that. That's good.
Your unit will soon be ready.
Thanks for that.
Not enough recruits to morph, Commander.
Oh, fudge. Could stop that.
Not enough recruits to turn into a dragon, Commander.
Let's go.
Destruction is imminent.
Pretty certain they're stuck. I don't think they can do anything with those kind of forces.
Construction in progress.
Big guy coming through.
Not enough recruits to morph. Not enough recruits to turn into a dragon. Recruitment citadel completed.
They turned
What needs evaporating? That's impossible, Commander.
skills.
drench their torn banner in blood. Death will rain down on our enemies. All is ours for the taking.
I really don't like the flow.
Warming up the cannons.
That's impossible, Commander.
Okay, it's building.
The best way to see Rivernon is through the crosshairs of my double barrel. I will drench their torn banner in blood.
Population depleted.
I gotta be really careful with golden pros there.
That's impossible, Commander.
Should not launch
Nothing I can't handle. Your unit will soon be ready. Apocalypse now. We sail the seas of destruction.
That should have been a whole lot simpler than it ended up being. What are you gonna do? There we go. Man. Well, I suppose going into that, I wasn't even supposed to win that, so I will call that a good day. Cool, entrenchment.
Those high and mighty councillors sure did a number on Henry, as if he's the one that caused so much trouble. Have they quite forgotten about Lord Drury's merry band of assassins? He's been asking me for a loan, you know, being robbed of his gold. Asked for quite a lot, actually. But I guess I can't rightly refuse him. A begging man is more agonizing to look upon than a begging dog.
Oh, man, I feel bad.
General Henry got his comeuppance, Commander. I can only hope he'll reflect on his sentence with proper repentance and humility. Yet, knowing Henry, pigs will fly first.
Justice has been done under the all-seeing eyes of the Mighty Seven. I didn't quite know what to make of Henry's attitude, though. I found myself paying for his whole trip back to ship. He kept going on and on about how sorry he was. Another drink, Yorick, to alleviate my guilt. Another drink, Yorick, in memory of those poor children. What could I do but pick up the tab?
A battle is often decided because of the initiative shown by field officers. And those dwarven...
It's over, Commander. I stood before a tribunal, was described as a maniac, a vandal, an arsonist, and even a murderer. But I bore it all with quiet dignity, my jaws clenched tighter than Prospero's ass. They took my land, my titles, what gold I had stored, but I stood in silence, not giving them the satisfaction of showing my rage. Quite a change from the hothead Henry you know and love, isn't it, Commander? 'Twas down to Catherine and Scarlet, you know. Never would I have let those bastards of councillors unleash their barrage of injustice over me had I not rested easily in the knowledge that thereby I was shielding the friends who came to my aid without as much as a thought for their own safety. My daughter came to no harm, and neither did my comrades in arms. All is well. Now, to toast them all with wine and beer, and again, and again. It'll have to be your treat, though, Commander. I'm penniless now, remember?
Good man, Henry.
A battle is often decided because of the Anyone in specific? He is a bull that holds a general's rank, Commander. All bulls and no brains, I dare say. But one can't deny the efficacy of his methods. I'd conclude there's more...
Alright then. I'm sorry they nailed him, though. I mean, it was not his fault. I would have done something there if I could have, but they didn't give me the option. I don't know if I'm sufficiently armed to take that or not. Might not matter. Really, it might not at all, because if I can take this and hold it. Have the numbers. But I'm gonna have to deal with all this, all of this coming out of my head too, on the next turn. I cannot hit them both. I did it again. Oh no, that wasn't... Okay, yeah, I wanted to build a wood factory here anyway, so... I think I could take that, but that'll be the end of it. And honestly, I'm not ready for it to end yet. There's so many more decisions I'm sure that I can make. I want to see Catherine's story through the end. I don't know. I'm gonna cut this here, and I'll make my decision, and we'll come back. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.